Hello, hello? Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my mic on the entire time. Whoops. I was talking the entire time, and I didn't have the mic on. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, which you didn't hear, I'm gonna go Zinch, Kislev, and Cathay the entire game, just because, even though we don't have the DLC, we're gonna just try them out. And he banned Zinch vampire accounts. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I had the mic on. I didn't. That was my bad. Um, ogres. I think Kiss of Ogres is fine. Yeah, sorry about that. Professional streamer over here. I'm gonna ban Kiss of Vampire because I don't have the Beast, Incarnative Beast. I think that's a very good anti-vampire tech, but I don't have it, so Kiss Vamp and a Kiss. I think that's okay, I guess. Cathay. I think Cathay can beat ogres, right? Yeah, we got cannons and stuff, so we should be fine. Let's go like this. Yep. And just ban vampire. Mm-hmm. Oh, so Arcane Conduit. If it's greater Arcane Conduit, which gives extra spell damage or healing or whatever, I think it's worth it. But I think Arcane Conduit by itself is not super good because what Arcane Conduit does is it increases the rate at which you gain your Winds of Magic, which is great if you need to, let's say you're at 5 Winds of Magic and you need 6 for a spell and you need it right now, then that's good for that. But it's 150 gold, which I don't think is worth, 40% recharge rate. Because, especially in the late game, I tend to not even use all my Winds of Magic, so it's like a waste for me. But let's say you're playing Kugath and you think you're going to get shot to pieces, then, at that point, sure, you can bring it so that you can use more Fleshy Abundance, but most of the time, I think it's not super useful. Oh, really? I personally don't. I think it's too expensive. Like, if it was 100 gold, maybe, but it's 150, so I think it's a bit expensive for what it is. That's my personal opinion. Kislev. And then Vampire counts Grand Cathay. Okay, so I think Kislev just annihilates Zinj because, first of all, I don't have any of the fun tools, and I think Kislev's ambushers that can kind of like net things down is a bit strong, so I might just ban all Zinj. Ban all Zinj. Yeah, especially because, it depends on your playstyle. If you pay attention and spam all your spells, then Arcane Conduit might be worth it. But I'm the type that kind of waits for a good opportunity to use it, so I just wait around most of the time, and during that time it'll recharge anyways, and I just don't think it's super worth 150. And, for example, let's say here I have... Oh, I don't even have enough money for... Okay. Let's say here I have enough money for a Warrior of Chaos, but let's say I want to bring Arcane Conduit. Where is it? Let's say I want to bring Arcane Conduit. Now I can't bring a Warrior of Chaos. So I can just, uncheck that and bring another Warrior, for example. So it really depends on your build. If you're like, oh, I got extra money, then just use it wherever you want. You can use it on chevrons or whatever too. But I don't think Arcane Conduit's super worth it. It is just... We're going to fight ogres one way or the other, it seems. So what are we doing? Is it Kislev versus ogres? I'm pretty confident in Kislev versus ogres. I am relatively confident in Kislev versus ogres, so we'll see. Do I have the build here? I might have saved it. I did not. Okay. So, what I personally do is I bring Heart of Winter, and then just Guardian's Call, and then nothing else. So you can see my Lord is super cheap. My Patriarch, I even like get him off a horse because that saves me money. No chariots. And I guess the Cossars are a bit more expensive, but that's fine. We'll bring... Wait, was this it? Did I bring something else? Oh yeah, I guess I brought like Zargards too. Can I bring like more if I do it like this? Yeah, because the Zargard, I mean the armored Cossars get a bit more expensive, so I guess I can't bring as much as I would like, but it's fine. And I think this is a open map, which could be a problem for us, but we'll see. We can we bring like not against ogres. I think Elemental Incarnate, a Flock of Doom is mostly useful for infantry because I think it has a pretty big hit limit where it's like 20 something models, and I think ogres have like 16 or 18 or something, so it doesn't do its full damage, and it can get shot. So for example, Maneater with pistols or lead belchers can kill it kind of quickly, I think, so I wouldn't. Yeah, it's like I mean, I don't think ogres would bring the iron blasters, but they might, and that can just chunk a incarnate and all that. So yeah. Now I mean, I do kind of bring the little Grom in reserve just in case, because if they bring lead belchers in this matchup, I can use it to just poke him down and make him come to me and stuff. Oh yeah, Noblars, if you focus fire, they can do pretty good damage, but now that they're kind of nerfed with the cost increase and the removal of bonus for the infantry, they're not as good, so that's fine. Yeah, throwing knives. I mean, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, so here's the thing. Noblars don't have good damage individually, but because there's so many of them, I think it's like 160. Each shot add up 160. It can like add up to a lot of damage. But because they have pretty short range, I think they aren't too big of a threat if you are careful. So yeah, I got Cossars. I guess I'll bring another Zargard. Sure. Oh wait, why do I have great weapons? Okay, yeah, Zargard, great weapons stuff. Can I make this cheaper by any way? Can I make this cheaper? I might even just bring these guys, I guess. Nope. It used to be pretty good in, like, if I brought more normal Cossars, I could, like, bring another unit, but I can't anymore because of the armored Cossar cost increase, but it should be fine. We'll just go like this. We'll also bring the Oath Brothers. We'll bring more shooting. We got Little Grom to threaten his lead belchers. We got Winged Lancers to help out. We got all this. That should be good, I think. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Or am I? I should be fine. Okay, so Gotrek, here's the thing. He's a bit too expensive for what he is. If he was like 200 gold cheaper, I might think about bringing him. But as he isn't very good. Because he has 0 armor, and, you know, obviously he can kind of like, every attack kills a ogre model, sure, but if I just shoot them with much cheaper things, it'll usually kill or do more damage overall, I think. So Gotrek could be good, but he's a bit expensive for what I'm doing, which is just shoot them enough so that they die, essentially. My strategy is shoot them, and they die. Yeah, I did. My caster is 700 gold, so I brought the cat summon. It's like 150 or 200 for a 650 gold unit that can do pretty good against large, so I do always bring it. Yeah, Gotrek, he's cool. I want him to be good, but he isn't. He's too expensive. He doesn't do what he does. And when he gets trapped up in, like, infantry, because he has no armor, he takes a lot of damage. Whereas Felix at least had a utility that he heals heroes or lords, right? So that's actually useful if you want healing and you don't have healing. So like dwarves, sometimes you see Thoric bring it because that allows him to be more tanky. But other than that, I don't think they're super good. And Ulrika's also too expensive, so, you know, it is what it is. Oh, this map actually is not super good for my build. Okay, so this map is not good for my build, but we should still be fine, I think. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, you go there, you go there, go here, and that, and that, and that. So our plan is to just, what's it called? Volley? Line of sight of fire? Just overlapping fire, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, Felix does heal himself, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Felix heals. Yeah, and Ulrika's too expensive, so yeah. Felix does heal himself, I'm pretty sure. He heals 2 units max, I think, so if you have, for example, Gotrek and Felix, you'll heal both of them. But if you have 3 things, I think it'll just alternate based on who's closest or something like that. So yeah, he does heal himself. I think. I'm not too sure, actually. I might be wrong on that. That might be how it was in, like, Warhammer 2. So I could be wrong. Don't quote me on anything. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. I mean, if he goes this way, I'll be able to see, so... I'll just send my Lord and Patriarch over here. And if he sends anything else, I'll just shoot him, so... It should be fine. Yeah, I do love Armored Kossars because of how effective they are, but at the same time, their cost got increased, so they aren't as good. Yeah, I think they added it because in Warhammer 2, Felix just healed everything, and that was a bit OP. But I think it's 1 or 2 units max, or something like that. Okay, yeah, so if he summons a Lead Belcher, I'm gonna summon a Little Grom to poke it down. Because Lead Belchers are actually really strong against this build. Otherwise, I'm just going to summon more infantry to just... Infantry and cavalry just to block him up. And I think these are Iron Guts. No, wait. Ogre Bulls. I'm guessing he has a bunch of Noblars. Ogre Bulls. He doesn't have any Iron Guts, it seems like. Oh yeah, and Ogres got a bit of a nerf because their Sky Striders got more expensive, and I believe they also got a cost increase on... Oh yeah, there's the Iron Guts, okay. So yeah, cost increase on Sky Striders as well as a cost increase on Noblar Trappers. So they're a bit weaker now. Okay, I guess they're coming in for a earlier attack. Cool. Okay. It depends on the enemy. So some opponents... Okay, there's Lead Belchers, so I do need to bring that out. So some opponents have really good sniping abilities. So in that case, bringing Wurzag and stuff on foot might be a bad idea. But if... I think in most cases, bringing them on foot is fine if you can just run them away. And oh god, the Lead Belchers. The Lead Belchers, I knew he was going to bring him, so I should have probably saved up the money for the other stuff, but oh well. So yeah, here's the Lead Belchers. I expected Lead Belchers, but he didn't summon it, so I just summoned my big guys. And now I'm going to just summon my Little Grom. Because Lead Belchers are about 1,000, and I'm going to counter his, essentially, with mine. So that should be okay. Oh my god, I don't like my guys taking damage. Stop. We now need the Little Grom. Cool, cool. And I think cannons can actually go over if they're like far enough. So I'm gonna just try shooting him at like around this range. Yep, he is still shooting my Zargard. But if if I start shooting his iron guts, I think he's gonna either run away or do something that'll allow me to do some do some things. Yeah, okay, yeah. My guys gotta get out of there. Cool, cool. Okay, yep. There you go. Oh yeah, you don't want to shoot my guys anymore because I'm shooting your guy. Who would have guessed? Okay. He has surrounded my patriarch, which is kind of a problem. But, you know, I'll also send my guy in. Yep, I mean, that was a pretty good idea to like distract me and then just bring these guys in. But at the same time, I'm going to also just shoot him anyways. Okay, he is doing a lot of damage to my Zargard actually. So that is good. He's doing pretty good at like poking me down. That is true. And then just, you know, yep, he has more value than me at the moment, but that's mostly fine. I am going to have to shoot that. Go on, Little Grom, please. Line of sight, shoot him, please. And then, you know, I just need like cavalry to like protect us, and that's pretty much about it. Yep, he will keep shooting my guys. I'll keep shooting his guys. And the more he waits, usually the more I'll get value, I feel like. So I should be fine. Oh my god. My Zargard. Ooh. My Zargard. Oh, he's summoning... Oh, Mournfang. Okay, cool. I'll send my Lord in that there. I am going to... No, he backed off. Okay. So he got Mournfang there. I'll send that over there. So yeah, you see, I haven't used any spells yet, and you can see that I'm kind of gathering Winds of Magic. So that's why I don't bring the Arcane Conduit, because it seems like it doesn't do much. Yeah, maybe I should have brought like a second Little Grom just so I can like shoot his army as well to force him in, but oh well. Okay, and yep, he's doing a lot of damage to me. That's annoying. But the more he waits, the more time I have for my Little Grom to get value, I think. So that's mostly fine, I think. Oh yeah, here he comes. Yep, here he comes. Yep, he's a-coming. Where's my guy at? Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just do that, sure. He's a-coming. And the thing is, he's coming over to my area to fight, which is actually great for me, so I'm fine with that. And you can see we're routing off a lot of his guys because, you know, he is coming towards me. Cool, cool. Yep, we're going to just, Yep, even though this is a bad engagement for me overall, because of the shooting, I should be fine. He's got a lot of expensive things too, which is great for me. And we're gonna do this, activate that to get that. Which one is this one? Oath Brothers, get over there. Ogre Bulls, get shot. We will also cast a Heart of Winter here, I guess. And the Oath Brothers are going to pull back just so that they can come here and support me now. And then we will summon some extra things around. Oh my god, you keep shooting. Why did you stop shooting? Oh no, wait, actually, yeah, you can just keep shooting that. You can do that. We'll fight that. Did I cast it? No, I did not cast it. Why did I not cast it? I guess he got knocked over. I mean, she got knocked over. That is fine. I've casted it now. And where is my healer? He is not where I want him to be, but, you know, he's close. Cool, cool. His Morngulls are dead, essentially. That's good. We're going to also attack that. Nice. We're going to do that. Where's our dervishes? Dervishes can chase that down, honestly. That'll be good for us. We have cast Heart of Winter and he's standing in it. That's good for us. And where is these guys? Okay, sure. I do need to be healing these guys, but it's fine mostly. We can also... Oh, I can't because I don't have any extra summons anymore. Okay, I'm gonna send that guy over there. Do we have anything I can summon? Okay, I'll summon a leopard soon. And where is my bears? Okay, do that, sure. My guys, get over there so that I can heal them. Where is my little Grom? Oh, little Grom's kind of getting attacked. That's fine. We'll also attack that. Cool, cool. Heal, heal. Stop those guys. So yeah, as you can see, he is overextending to get to me because I got the little Grom and stuff. But I'm just gonna backcap him while I'm at it, and soon we'll win because we're winning on value. Oh no, we are not winning on value. I thought we were winning on value, but we weren't. It should be fine. Yeah, Morngulls are a pretty rare sight. Morngulls are a pretty rare sight. Okay, I'll also cast it here because, you know, these guys are, he's got a bunch of things here. Do I have anything else? Oh, I do have another cavalry that I can summon. Cool. I am breaking these things in the middle there. And, okay, he is actually pushing me a lot more than I thought he would, which is kind of bad, but I think it's fine overall. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I think it's fine. Maybe. Maybe not. So yeah, we're also gonna chase down his lord because he's chasing down Little Grom. And he should be a relatively easy target for me to just get. With my Oath Brothers. And yeah, I think we got this. Yep, we got that one. And he's gonna summon some things to stop them, but I'm fine with that. I can do that. Yep, the Oath Brothers are going to isolate and kill his lord now, which I'm fine with. Sure. His lord is dead now, essentially. Yep, so the thing with ogres is that they have to overcommit. And when they overcommit, obviously they have the problem of, well, now we are way in the back line. We can't really, like, stop them anymore. Things like that. So, generally speaking, that makes the ogres kind of predictable. Because if you have some kind of artillery piece, they have to force a fight with you. And that basically makes them lose, I think. Yep, and then Little Grom needs to keep shooting at that, I guess. We'll keep shooting that. You guys go and get that. My Oath Brothers will go there, I guess, sure. You got another Heart of Winter if we need it. Okay, and yep, he's overwhelming that side, which is slightly annoying, but at the same time, we should be fine. Iron Guts are kind of strong, but it's fine. Yeah, we will shoot that. And if I keep hitting him, then he can't really, like, unsummon them either. So that's good. Yep, you do that. And I'll do this. I'll unsummon this, actually. And we can just do that. We'll make that route Noblar route. You and you can go to the middle to help out. You'll attack that. You attack that. You attack that. Cool, cool. Yep. We'll also start sending some infantry in because, you know, we're kind of losing in some fights. And now I think we got it. I believe we should be fine now. And we'll start going there. We basically have this. And I'll park this guy up here. His lead belchers that he resummoned are pretty much dead. We'll unsummon a bunch of things. Oh, the Oath Brothers are kind of overextending it. Get them out of here. I'll unsummon that. That one can just chase that because that's free value there. We will just use a spell here because why not? If he wants to fight me there, that's good for me. We got this, and we'll send that. So yeah, I think we have it, but if he does a little bit of a good maneuver, but like, see, Mornfang Cavalry is very expensive, so he's trading good stats for a lot of money, and I think that's kind of weak. Everything is fine. I know I say that all the time, but that's kind of my default emotion. Like, okay, everything's fine. Everything's burning. It's fine. That's kind of my default. So yeah, sorry if that's annoying, but hey, that's what I say. That's my as you say, that's my iconic line. Do I have any? Yeah, I do have some soon. We got this, so Oath Brothers and the cat can go over and help out, cause these two will cap it. I got the Zargar going. Oh, actually, yeah, let's just attack these guys. Why not? Yep. And yeah, as you can see, the Mournful Cavalry, even though they're good, they got surrounded by more units, so they kind of just died anyway. So that's great. We have the middle point. Yeah, I need to get some new material. I know, but I don't. I got nothing. Yeah, we'll unsummon that just so we can get some extra things on the board soon. We got this, we'll do that. And as you can see, this ability lowers his stats, so the Ogre Bulls have like nothing compared to the Oath Brothers, and these Oath Brothers are doing pretty good. And yeah. We have Zargard. He can't beat Zargard and my Patriarch and Hero, and I mean my Lord. So we'll do this. Ogres, that we'll keep shooting. Oh, the Mournfang actually came back, which is surprising. Ogre Bulls, do that, we'll do that. We got a triple cap, and I'm pretty sure we basically won this anyways, but we will make sure to send some reinforcements to make sure that he can't get it. Sure, Zargard, go in. I mean, not Zargard, my Armored Cossars, and then we'll do that. Cool, cool. And we'll kill that. Yep. So yeah, we got this point on lockdown pretty much. We got this point on lockdown, and the third point is also on lockdown, so we got this. We got this. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like Ogres have a hard time against Kislev because Kislev has a lot of the strengths against Ogres, it feels like. Because if they go for Lead Belchers, I can go for Little Grom and basically kill them. As you can see, Little Grom, it got a lot of its value back. He summoned Lead Belchers twice, and he like barely got some value. And when he like overextended to get me, I could just, you know, kill him. So, yeah. Basically, to beat Ogres, I feel like you need to force them to get to your safe zone, and then you just beat them up, essentially. That's the strategy. Other kingdoms, and then we had Kislev. Where's Kislev? So yeah. Oh yeah, and actually I'll look over Felix with you just quickly. Where is it? So yeah, you see here, Oathblood, it has affects allies in range max 2. So it can heal him and Gotrek, for example, or if there's 3, I think it'll flip-flop between who's closest or who needs it the most. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure it's like who's closest. So if you have like, let's say a 5 hero and a lord like Doom stack, Blood Oath will only heal 2 of the units at a time. So it's not really worth bringing, I feel like, Felix and Gotrek, because then, your lord, you have 3 characters, Felix, Gotrek, and your lord, which means you won't get all of them to heal and stuff. So I think just bring Felix and your lord, who's like a super powerful lord, and then that's the best you can do overall with him, I think. Yeah, the point 2 is like a really good heal, but you do have to kind of like keep them around. So for example, if you've seen Cathay use it, you'll see them use like Xiao Ming and then Felix. The problem is when Xiao Ming goes into dragon form and he has to go somewhere else, Felix can't really keep up. So you can't keep them together all the time. Sometimes you need to defend 2 points, which can kind of make them separate and stuff. So you'll have to kind of play around with that. Tomb King counts. Yeah, so I'm assuming you're coming from the Tomb King perspective. The Tomb Kings recently got a nerf on their cap weight, if that's what you mean. So now Tomb Kings have pretty much worse cap weight than they usually do, and they kind of relied on that to have a bunch of cheap skeletons that don't really route to keep points and stuff. So I think Tomb Kings got much weaker. So if you're coming from a Tomb King perspective, I think you need to just snipe out their healing. And is there any AoE types? Hold on, I forgot. The problem with dealing with vampires is that you need some kind of AoE type spells, like damage that like Burning Head, and I don't think Tomb Kings have any access to that. I mean, they do have like the tornado or something. Yeah, they do have this, but it's kind of like, it's not like Burning Head. It isn't as good as Burning Head. So I do think you now, especially with the skeletons having lower cap weight, I think you'll have a very hard time against the vampire counts. So it will depend on what they bring, but you want to snipe their lord if you can, and you want to kill their Mortis engine and corpse cart with healing. That's kind of like your biggest concern, because I think you win in most grinds, but they have healing, so that basically just makes it so that they win if they have healing. And Bone Giants, once they get into melee, they kind of suck. So I'm assuming, because undead generally have low leadership, if you use Screaming Skull catapults, then they will crumble a lot faster. So maybe you could do that. But I think it's a very hard matchup, because the thing with vampire counts is that it doesn't matter if you got like a 2,000 value lead on them, they'll just stay on the point no matter what, and they got a lot of healing. So you need to really out-trait them, and I think Tomb Kings don't have any ways to clear the vampire chaff very well. So I think that's a very hard matchup for you. So basically, I think there is very little you can do against vampire counts. The thing with vampire counts is that against some factions, they are very strong, and against some factions, they are very weak. So it really is just based on what faction you play, rather than like skill or anything like that. And the tools you have at your disposal. If Tomb Kings had like Burning Head, you could probably win that, but I don't think you can without it. Just because Burning Head is so good at clearing the undead, it like lowers their leadership, it does a lot of damage and does fire and stuff like that. Oh, we have the second game against House Cat of War. I am kind of scared because he's pretty good. And you'll hear me say, what was it again? Everything is fine again. That's That's the thing that I'll say all the time. I tried not to say it before, but I kind of forgot. So yeah, our next map. Hold on, I'm gonna just. So yeah, our next map is Glade of the Everqueen, and we will again play as the 3 new DLC factions without the DLC: Grand Cathay, Kislev, and Zinc. Yeah, sorry, it's just one of those situations where it's like, it's just based on the faction that you play. For example, if you're playing as Empire and you're fighting dwarves, you're gonna have a bad time no matter what. It doesn't matter what your skill level is. It's just a really bad matchup. So I think it's just one of those kind of things. So yeah, let's see. Zinc. Kislev. Cathay. And he has green. Oh god, ogres again, of course, and then Kislev. Oh no. I mean, did you see Berserk? He literally wasn't in the leaderboard last time, and then he beat me, I think. So you know, don't be like, oh yeah, you were number 1 before, because I'll lose. I'll definitely lose. I'm just gonna ban his Kislev because I think Kislev is one of the strongest factions, especially if you have the DLC. So I'm afraid of that. Glade of the Everqueen. Yeah, sometimes I beat Housecat, sometimes Housecat beats me, so it'll depend on what happens. Oh, I usually just pick factions that I know how to play. So, for example, even in tournaments, I sometimes went Khorne, mainly because I didn't practice with Dark Elves or something at that time. So I just went, like, for example, Khorne, Kislev, and let's say Nurgle. Even though Nurgle and Khorne are not very good, I played them a lot before, so I pick what I'm comfortable with. But for now, I'm picking the 3 DLC factions, and I'm playing them without the DLC. You know, it kind of fits, right? We got the 3 factions, get DLCs, but I'm not using them, so we'll see if we can get to the finals with that. That's kind of the strat here. I mean, but like, for example, if you're fighting against Catholic alcoholic who tend to choose elves, you can go for factions that are strong against those factions too. It really depends on who you're facing as well, because if you know them, you know they're gonna pick elves. You can choose things that are strong against elves, for example. Hold on. Kislev versus Kislev, yeah, I don't want that either. Kislev versus Grand Cathay. Oh, cool. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, the world needs you to pick up chores again. I mean, yeah, the chaos dwarves are pretty bad now. I'm not touching that. Did you take hope from Berserk? I mean, I did, but at the same time, Khorne got no buffs, and yet he did that. So I'm like, oh, am I just playing Khorne wrong? But all he really did was Minotaur Rush. So if I had the DLC of the Akshan ambushers, I think I would have just won against that, because the problem with the Minotaurs is that they can get shot. So I think I mean, I guess I got the DLC. If you got the DLC, it's like power creep, but still, I think. I mean, I feel like Berserk is just really good and played Khorne really well. So I'm not confident in trying Khorne too much again. So yeah, anyway. Zinc. I don't want to play Zinc Ogres. Kislev, I think I can beat both of them? Maybe not Greenskins. Yeah, let's do this. So ban Kislev Greenskins, and then ban Zinc Ogres. I think Zinc Greenskins is fine. I think Kislev Ogres is fine. And then Cathay Green and Ogres, I don't really know, but with Zhao Ming, maybe I'll do okay because I can just like tear out everything, but who knows? I mean, Cathay can probably like shoot the Ogres, so that should be fine. Yeah, so I do want to play Corn again, but I do wish there was some kind of buffs for them. Like, revert some of the nerfs to like the Flesh Hounds, or like buff their Chaos Warriors or something. Then I would really like to play it. Oh, Cathay. Oh, maybe we could. Hold on. Oh, I think we are going to get a Cathay matchup. Hold on. Ogre Kingdom Kislev. Zinc Greenskin. So it is Cathay. Okay. We're playing Cathay. Let's see. Greenskins, I feel like they're really good. So maybe... we're going to play Cathay versus Ogres then. Harmony is definitely important because it makes, for example, the Cathay spearmen, for example, you say, oh, they're like peasant spearmen, they're not very good. But with it, they get to around like, let's say, what's a more elite unit? I don't know. So you can see they got 20 melee attack, 24 melee defense. But with Harmony, they get to 30 melee defense and 24 melee attack. But if you have, for example, Zhao Ming in his human form around them, they get 12 and 8, so that definitely improves their stats. Oh no, Khorne is not on the roadmap. So if you see the roadmap, it is this one, Shadows of Change, and then Thrones of Decay, which is Nurgle, and then it is Slaanesh, probably because the picture looks like Slaanesh, and then Khorne isn't even on the roadmap, so he'll be like way later down the line. I mean, logically it is Zinj, Nurgle, Slaanesh, and then Khorne, but they might not even do that, so we don't know. So we'll see. Okay, yeah, so for this, obviously, just go for like 1 billion spears. Do I want Dragon Guard? I don't think Dragon Guards are needed or anything. I mean, they are good. But I feel like the cost is like a bit too high, maybe. Especially since I'm planning on bringing a cannon. So yeah, let's bring like a cannon. And then if he brings like lead belchers or something, we can just bring like more cannons in. If he wants to hide in the forest, that's fine. Dragon's Breath is still good to clear out Noblars. Final Transmutation to kill blobs. We got the healing of the Vambrace. Yeah, what is this area? That's an active. I don't want to deal with actives. We will still have Sky Lanterns. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Khorne was played by Berserk, and I think what you're talking about is him beating me, right? Because he also played against Beastman, I think, but he did pretty good there too. But yeah, I was the Kislev and Khorne was the Berserk guy. So when you're saying pretty good in the last tourney, that was me losing to the Khorne. So yeah, he did pretty good. He was really good. I was like, oh yeah, I got this in the bag. Like, Khorne is not super good. And then he beat me, so, that felt pretty bad. So yeah, do we have any anti-large? I forget. Having Chromin would be great, but we don't have Chromin, so whatever. Maybe we'll go for like a Dragon Guard. What do I want this? This does give Encourage, I think, which is really good for making sure your guys don't rout. But at the same time, do I need that? I don't know. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for this guy. Yeah, let's go for the guy. So yeah, our plan is the Dune Dragon got the Encourage aura, which will make sure that these guys don't rout very easily. Yeah, I know. I've Forsaken Khorne. I have Forsaken Khorne, and Khorne came to kick my butt. I know. That felt pretty bad, but oh well. And we want to also bring more spheres. I mean, I can also just bring Jade Warriors just to have something in the front line too. Do I want crossbows? I mean, I kind of do want crossbows, but at the same time, if he just blobs into me, that should be an advantage for me anyways. Um, Man, I don't know if this is a good matchup, actually. Because Cathay, their missiles are, they exist, but they're kind of vulnerable compared to Kislev. Because there's no, like, archer spearman type, so I'm not going to bring archers because he's just going to overwhelm me. So I'm just going for a lot of infantry for cap weight and some fast things. And in fact, I'm just going to get rid of a few just to get more cavalry, actually. Like this? Man. Ow. Oh, they do. Skylanterns are weak, but ogres don't have any air units. Yeah, I know. Bloodthirsters, I wish they were better because, in the lore, they're supposed to be like the biggest, baddest unit around for corn and stuff, but they're kind of weak right now, so I do wish they were better. Yeah. The thing with the Longma Riders is that I think they're actually pretty weak, especially for their cost. Yeah, Furies are strong, but Ogres don't got Fury, so I'm not really worried about that, Maybe I'll just bring one, because I want to bring more things. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it like this. Elite frontline, they'll come to me. I'll beat them probably. We got all the cavalry that we can. We'll get more infantry. Now, we want more spearmen. Ow, Can we just, like, do something? Oh, yeah, we can do it like that. Hold on. All the spears in the world. And then, all the spears in the world. Do we want... you know what? Sure. Just to fill it out. Sure. Let's go with that. I don't know. Oh yeah, he was hovering over Zinc, but he's ogres. Yeah. I mean, if it's against Zinc, he doesn't even need Furies. He can just use his like Flying Lord to kill it too. So. I'll be back. Yeah, Xiao Ming's heal is bugged, so it's this, the Burning Van Braces. It should heal 32%, but it activates twice, so he heals like, 64%, so that's basically his full health. So it is kind of bugged, yeah. I am taking advantage of the bug, I know. I know. So yeah, the plan here is the only way he can beat my Halberd Doomstack is if he brings Lead Belchers. And if he brings Lead Belchers, I'll just out-trait them with my cannons. So that's kind of what I'm going for. That's kind of my plan. It might work, it might not, because there's a lot of trees here. It could block the shots and stuff. So we will have to see. 50%. I think it's like 70% of their total health or something. I'm not actually sure. It doesn't really tell us, so I don't know. Sorry about that, I don't know. But I think it's like around 60 or 70% of their health or something like that. Okay, yeah, he's ready. We're gonna go and bring forth the cannon. We're gonna just put our spears here. And we're gonna start moving out. And what has he got? He's got a bunch of ogre bulls. Yep, and so what I'm gonna do first is... Oh yeah, I did bring a backup cannon in the back, yeah. I do have an extra cannon in here. And what I'm gonna do is keep Xiaoming as a human form for a while, because in human form I can use Final Transmutation, which is really good. And I also give Harmony Amplifier, which means, for example, these guys got Intensity 200% Yang, which gives them 12 leadership, 12 melee defense, and 8 melee attack. So if he tries to, like, you know, mosh pit me, he's gonna lose. And if he tries to do something else, then, you know, we'll see. Oh, Noblar Scrap Launcher. Okay. I'm pretty surprised he brought that, but, you know, if he does that, I'll just use my cannons. Noblar Scrap Launcher. That's pretty interesting because I didn't expect that. Okay, he's gonna try to shoot my my halberds. Yep, I'm hoping that misses. Okay, that kind of hit, but it's fine. And yeah, he's got Noblar Scrap Launcher, which is like, I think 1,000 something, so having 2 cannons is fine if I can kill it pretty quickly. So I'm fine with that. And yeah, 2 cannons trained on it should basically trade well for me, so we'll see. And yeah, I'm gonna try to stack these guys up. So for example, I'll put this here, I got this here, and then this guy in the middle, and then like that, and then like that. And this way Harmony should activate on the whole thing. And that's kinda what I need. Oh, is he trying to... hold on. Yeah, he's trying to like use the cover, I guess, to like protect it or something, but at the same time, the scrap launchers are kind of easy to dodge, I feel like, overall. Or they usually don't do a super amount of value anyways. Okay, he's got Noblar trappers around, so I need to start pushing things in. Okay, yep, okay, so he is doing a very smart thing here, where he's basically going to keep doing this, which is a good idea. But at the same time, I'm just gonna, you know, spread things around and juke around if I need to, so that should be fine. Okay, yep, cannons can start shooting the ogre man-eaters. Cool, cool. Yeah, if he's gonna aim for my guys, I'm just gonna juke him around. Oh, okay, yeah, that missed. Cool. So we'll do this, we got this, and that. He's gonna just keep shooting me, but that's fine. I'm just gonna juke the entire time. I don't really need to focus much on anything else right now anyway, so I'm just gonna juke these guys around. Scrap launcher fires, I'm just gonna juke them here, and hopefully that'll miss. Yep, that missed. So you see, scrap launcher sounds like a good idea, but it usually isn't because they miss a lot. Because if you're paying attention like this, like when it fires, I'm gonna move them around, and that means they'll miss. Fire. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Yes, they are technically all man-eaters. Oh my god, that did hit a little bit, but that's fine. My cannon's got a lot of ammo, so I'm fine with just spending there and there. And I'm just gonna summon more spears in. Yep, so his plan is to just kill my infantry with these scrap launchers. Oh my god, that actually hit a lot more than I thought. But as you can see, it's doing very slow and little damage, so I'm pretty much fine with that. So I'm just gonna sit around. How much ammo do they have? Uh-huh. I mean, in fact, I'm gonna just stop firing with my cannons and just leave him there. And what else is he firing? Okay, he's firing at my dune again. Oop. Yep, he's firing at my dune again. Everything it fired. So yeah, if he wants to just wait around like this, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I know that's the strategy against like these kind of builds though. Okay, is that gonna miss? Okay, that mostly missed. That's good. Yep, yep. So yeah, I'll use this. Cool, cool. Why am I firing? Why am I firing? I'm not too sure. But yeah, now he is sending some things in the back, to my back. So I'm gonna summon more things here. Cool. I mean, if he wants to go like this and, you know, lose some of these guys like this, I'm fine with that. Okay, yeah, you can see he is summoning a bunch of things here, which is the strategy that he's gonna go with, which is, you know, he's gonna, again, like the ogres do, they're going to just overwhelm me by going to my back line, but I'm also going to just, you know, run away after that, so I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm just gonna do that and burn him a little bit. Cool. That should essentially route that. Yep, I'm just gonna run away. And yeah, you can attack that or something, sure. Yep, the ogres are coming to get me. The ogres are indeed coming to get me. In fact, I'm gonna send some things over there now, just in case. Okay, he is sending things in. We need to actually start moving in now. I'll use Final Transmutation here, I guess. Sure. The ogres are coming to get ya! Yep, I won't do that. Cool, cool. Uh-huh. Yeah, we are going to transform now, actually. I mean, yeah, it is kind of scary for the cannons, but it's fine. And we'll send my lord to get get these guys, because they are actually starting to get me. Because I need this guy to be alive for a little bit. Cool. Yep. So the thing with this is that he's overextending to get me, which I'm pretty fine with. So yeah, we need to shoot the iron guts, so that's good. Do that. Do that. Yeah, we'll get the dragon to do stuff. We'll come and get that. Cool, cool. We got some extra things in the back. We're fighting these guys. Cool, cool. Yep, you can see he kind of overextended to try and get my cannons, and now he's paying the price for it. So that's the weakness of ogres. You basically have to go in or else you lose. And if you go in, you lose anyways. So that's pretty bad. You do not want to countercharge ogres, I feel like. So I usually don't. But I don't think it's like too wrong to do it either. So I think it's fine. Yep, just get that. Cool, cool. And I'll use a breath attack on these guys just to make them route faster. And yeah, you can see he is just swarming my point with these guys, but I am basically beating him down because he's in my capture point. Yeah, that one is dead. You can see our value lead is kind of massive. That's because, you know, he decided to, again, like the other ogres, just come into my back line, which is a big mistake. Oh, but this one's kind of dead, so he is getting something done here at least. Yeah, he is getting something done here, but at the same time, he's focusing first of all my peasants over there, which I'm fine with. In fact, I'm gonna bring like I'm gonna bring a peasant archer just because I can at this point. So you can see we got this big blob fest going on, and he basically can't do anything here because I got this look at this like blob fest going on. So he can't do anything to stop it. Yeah, the rush factions, all they can really do is just kind of like blob fest and run in, which is kind of a weakness. So yeah. Yeah, the problem with ogres is that they're weak to cannons because they kill a lot of your weak, strong things. But if you rush in, you basically lose anyway, so you lose one way or the other. That's the problem with ogres. You also saw it in my Kislev game where he had to kind of overextend to get me because if he doesn't, then I just shoot them. And if he engages me, then I shoot them anyways. So ogres have kind of a lose-lose situation in those kind of cases. So I think ogres are really good in maps that kind of have map blockers and block cannons and stuff. But if they don't, they're kind of weak to this. So we did Grand Cathay. And then he was Ogre Kingdoms. And yeah, Xiaoming didn't get much value, but he did route off like the... he routed off the Noblars, which meant that there was less things for me to deal with. So that was good too. And I think this is his lobby, so I'll make my own again. Yeah. Hold on, I wasn't reading, so hold on. Xiao got bugged, yep. Healing cap, extra armor. Yeah, I got cannons, Ogre color. Yeah, so it's like 70%-ish, like two-thirds, so like around 70%, I believe. So yeah, Cathay box, it's... Scrap launchers can be used to counter Cathay boxes, but if they're super sweaty like me and know how to dodge most of it, then it's kind of like, you know. And also, scrap launchers can hide behind it, but if there's no terrain cover, then the cannon can just annihilate them. So it's kind of risky. But in that instance, Housecat did a very smart thing of hiding his scrap launcher behind a little pillar. But as you saw, I just kind of just juked around whatever he was aiming at, and that meant that the scrap launcher, which I think is pretty expensive, hold on. Oh, it's only 900, so it's not that bad, but it's 900 and you're paying for basically 200 gold value in the early stages, and it takes a long time because I'm dodging them, so it's kind of a waste of money overall. Miss me with that sweat active. My sweat, I'm sweating over here. I will migrate. Whole ogre. Very much. Pretty scary. So yeah, if you see ogres coming at you, you generally do not want to charge, because countercharging means you have to micro them, and also that takes a lot of micro away from other things you can do. And also charging big things tend to be really bad for your health if you're infantry. So if you're infantry, I would just leave them unless they're like trying to run away and stuff. Dragon form. So I think in general, dragon form is worse. But if you're trying to, for example, terror route, that's a good idea. So in the early stages of a fight, being in human form means that you get the harmony amplification. So you want to be human form for the early game. And then in the later game, where things are starting to get damaged and starting to route, you want to transform and then just terror route them around. Or like as mobility so that you can get from one point to the other faster. So that's when I would transform them. But usually you want to be human form for the spells and the harmony amplifier. Good morning. Yeah, Cathay versus ogres. It was pretty good. Morning Ghoul. Did he use the scrap launcher? Yeah, he used the scrap launcher, but I just dodged the entire time. Yeah. So, yeah. The thing with the Cathay Dragon Lords are that they have the harmony amplifier 100% only when they're in human form. So in early game, when when your armies clash or like, they're coming in, you have to fight them off. Giving them the extra harmony amplifier makes your units so much stronger. But in the late game, I think terror routes are much more important because if they're terror routing, then you can just capture the point because you have more weight on there, and you can make sure that they're secure for a bit. And that when you're safer, you can transform back and cast spells and stuff. That's the general plan for me. And yeah, so I think scrap launchers are good for getting rid of Cathay boxes and stuff. But if you do what I did, which was mega super sweaty micro of my units, and you can dodge most of the shots, then I think it's not worth it. So I get why you would bring it, but I feel like if you're fighting against someone like me, you have to bring 2 of them, and even then I can kind of micro them around if I need to. And I'll stop microing if you engage me, but before that, if you're like, oh, I'll wait like 2 minutes for these scrap launchers to do some damage, I'm just gonna micro them around the entire time. So I wouldn't recommend it in the super high level opponents, because as you saw, I just moved things around. You saw the cursor, you saw the scrap launcher arrow saying, oh, it's gonna hit this guy. So I'm just like, I select them, I wait for them to fire, I move around, and I dodged 80% of their shots, right? So that was kind of a waste for him to use. I mean, you can, but it's gonna be hard to outsweat me. I'm a sweaty gamer, and I'm sweating right now because it's hot, and I'm talking too much. So yeah, we are now waiting for the next game. We just need these 2 to finish. But so far, we're doing pretty good. Mainly because we're fighting against ogres. Ogres got nerfed, and now they're still strong, but against certain factions, like cannon factions, they're kind of weak. So, that kind of stuff. The thing with the APM counter is that I don't actually do much APM. It's technically a lot less APM than other strategy games. Like, for example, StarCraft, you would have to have a lot of APM. You gotta, like, go around the map and do stuff. But this one, you're only controlling units, not resources or buildings. So it's actually a lot less micro than you think. It's just, okay, he's got a scrap launcher, I gotta focus on one unit and just micro them around. That's what I'm doing. There's much micro other than that. Scrap launchers. Good old scrap launchers. Here's the thing. That's why I brought cannons in the front and back. Like, you saw me bring one cannon along with the army and one at the back. That's because one cannon is always worth it, I think, against ogres. Because let's say they bring Iron Guts, which are really good targets, you can shoot them. If they bring the Mournful Cavalry or Sky Striders or whatever, you can shoot them. You can also shoot their Lord. There's a lot of things you can shoot. But if you bring 2, you're a bit more vulnerable. So if the enemy, let's say, brings a Lead Belcher or a Scrap Launcher or something like that, that's like kind of range and trades really bad with you, then you want to bring a second cannon up. Is kind of my plan. Skaven PG gets removed. Do you think? Oh, Power Grab. Yeah, Power Grab. It's worth bringing a Chieftain in reserve with only Power Grab in case your Lord gets routed. I think it's better to just unsummon your Lord, because, I mean, I get that there are some cases where your Lord gets caught, they die, and stuff like that, so you can't avoid that. But if you just play really careful with your Lord, then, I didn't bring any Iron Hails, no. I think Iron Hails, they have very short range, so they get, like, attacked by ogres too quickly for them to get their damage off. So I brought one Archer just to get the money done. But yeah, as I said, Skaven, I feel like you just need to be really careful with your Lord and unsummon them if you need to, instead of bringing a Power Grab Lord. I mean, hero. And also, if you didn't know, oh my god, wait, whoops. Whew. So once Power Grab is removed, I think this strategy would be just going for something like I think the strategy will be going for something like this, where your lord is essentially 500 gold, right? And your enemy, let's say, invests about 1,000 gold worth to try and kill your lord, and it takes them a while, so they have to commit more resources, and now your lord is dead, right? But you can also just resummon your lord, and the lord death penalty is gone. So if you do this, then he's only like 500 gold. So even if you try your best to kill them, and even without power grab, you can just resummon them anyway, and then you can just reorganize your forces and just come back and do the same thing. So I don't think power grab will be good after they fix it. That's kind of the problem with domination. In land battle, obviously you can't resummon your lord, so power grab can be very useful. But in domination, where you can just resummon your lord, and if you can put them really cheap like this, like 500, they only really need Vermintide. That's a really good spell. Maybe bring another caster to like cast spells, or maybe even just maybe just unsummon your lord even without it. Like you can, even without power grab, you can just unsummon your lord so you never get the lord death penalty, unless you want like Ikit or something. So I think it's not gonna be worth it. I think. Bear in mind that I'm not a super good Skaven player, so if you talk to other people that are Skaven players, maybe they'll say something different, but that's what I believe. I think it's just better to unsummon your Skaven Lord, because you're so vulnerable to the minus 16 leadership, unless Creative Assembly finally decides that if your Lord isn't on the battlefield, then he's basically fled, and so your army gets a penalty. Unless that happens, I think it's just better to unsummon your Lord. Yeah, I mean, seriously, like, if you just bring the Skaven Grey Seer with nothing, they're like 350, and you get most of that refunded anyways. So just do this, unsummon your Lord, and now you never get the Lord death penalty. Yeah, that is true. That's why I'm thinking it's better to just unsummon, because sure, you can't use a legendary Lord, but, Deathmaster's too squishy, he can get caught out. Throt is like, meh. I think Skrulk is one of the better ones because he got like a Spirit Leech and a AoE damage thing. But even then, I wouldn't bring him because he's kind of expensive with the items. So I would just unsummon the Lord. Yeah, Skrulk is really good, but he's expensive, I think. Even if you just take out the spells, bring the items, he's like 1,250. So I think that's a bit expensive for Skaven. So yeah, unless I think Creative Assembly should make it so that when your Lord is not on the battlefield, you get some kind of negative, maybe not as much as like a Lord Death, maybe, because how Lord Death works is it gives you a 16 leadership debuff for like a minute, and then a 10 leadership debuff for the rest of the game until you resummon them. So maybe just make it so that it's just the minus 10 leadership debuff until you resummon them kind of thing. No 16 leadership, just minus 10 or something like that. If you're talking about Skaven, I think it's just too risky. Because the thing with Skaven is that their weakness is that their stats are pretty good for their cost, but they have low leadership. So for example, these clan rats, they have around the same stats as Empire Swordsmen, but they have like 15 less leadership or something, right? So they rout very quickly. So if you lose your Lord and they rout even quicker, then you basically don't have anything that can like cap. So you definitely need the leadership to be holding, because when your units are routing, your cap weight is gone, so you definitely need them to stay around. So I think it's always better to unsummon, unless it's like a really self-sufficient Lord. Like, I think Throt can like survive by himself, but that's kind of all he does, so I don't know. Yeah, use your Warlock Engineer or Plague Priest or whatever as your second Lord. But I think Warlock Engineer is just better because, first of all, Cleansing Ruin is really good, so you want like the, is it Ruin? I think it's Ruin, right? Yeah, Skaven Spell of Ruin. So Flensing Ruin is really good, and Howling Warp Gale gives you a lot of utility against factions that have flying. So you would always bring this guy anyways, not a Plague Priest. So yeah, I think yeah, you just do that and blah, 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 stuff like that. I think that's what's gonna happen even if they fix Power Grab. Are the games done? Okay, one more game to go, and then we'll go for the next one. But yeah, my idea of if the Lord is not on the battlefield, you get a penalty. I kind of wish Turn had suggested that earlier, because that's what I was suggesting. But Turn was saying, oh, if you make it so that you need a Lord to be your Lord, then you'll like give them a reason to bring a Lord. But as you see, you just bring the cheapest Lord and just unsummon him. So it's the same thing. Like it's pretty much the same as the Skaven Slave and unsummon. So I think if the Lord isn't on the battlefield, give them like a -10 leadership debuff for the entire game, unless you resummon them, and then bam, they won't just unsummon them anymore. Yeah, Flensing. So yeah, I think both Flensing Ruin and what's it called, the Beastmen's Traitorkin needs to get slightly nerfed because they're very good. So we have Final Transmutation, which is supposed to be the same thing, but it's a lot worse than the Traitorkin and Flensing Ruin, right? So this one is like 17 gold, 17 wins of magic. If you overcast it, it's more efficient, but it's like very expensive for what it does. 66 and 133. 66, 133. Howling, I guess it doesn't do as much damage, but I think it lasts longer, and it also gives like armor reduction, so that's pretty good. Soul Stealer, I think, could also get a slight nerf, but I don't know. And then for the Traitorkin, it's a lot less. Okay, so it's a lot less damage, but it's a lot cheaper as a thing. So Final Transmutation, as you saw, the base cost was 17. Traitorkin, even if it does less damage, it does 11. It costs 11, which is really cheap for what it does. So I think just give them a cost increase or make them like do less damage or something, I don't know. And then that should be fine. And the next map is Bordello Landing, so let's see if the games are done. The game is still not done. We'll have to wait a little bit longer. Oh yeah, because yeah, Flensing Ruin got nerfed before, and even then, it's kind of like an auto pick the best spell Skaven has, so they need to nerf it a bit more. And Traitorkin as well, because that's the only spell that it's the only spell that Beastmen bring. Well, yeah, but it is kind of true. I mean, Skaven, I guess, is one of the only factions that got that. Every other faction, you want a lord. For example, Dark Elves, you do want like a strong lord. Even though I think Dark Elves can do similar things. Oh god, there's a motorcycle outside again. Hold on, can Dark Elves do the same thing? Okay, yeah, so, for example, you can see here, the Dark Elves can do pretty much the same thing, but the thing is that Dark Elves have a good enough leadership. Even if they lose a lord, their leadership is going to be fine, whereas Skaven have the problem of very low leadership, so I think that's why Skaven uses it more than other factions. Although, like, desummoning this is, like, also good. Oh yeah, unsummon Balthazar, right? I've seen that. I never tried it, but because Boris is so good, but I can see why. Oh yeah, he's even cheaper. Oh my god. Gelt is even cheaper. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, but here's the thing. I think Boris Thoughtbringer is so good that it's better to just bring him than to bring Balthazar. Because, the tear out, the leadership debuff, the self-healing, that just gives you so much utility. And it also gives you like a good fighter, which Empire lacks, because you don't really see Demogryphs that much anymore, so you don't have any big killer things, so yeah. The real rats, well, that's why the Empire wants you to not talk about the rats. They're the real rats. Is it done yet? It's still not done yet. How is this taking so long? What's happening? Is something going on? Oh, they got lag. Okay. Yeah, so the guys are lagging, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. Oop, hold on, I'm losing chat. It's for like heavy kite builds where you don't even. Oh, I mean, I'm not really like a super kiter, so I wouldn't know that kind of build. So if you're playing Norska, usually people bring ice trolls, but against certain factions you don't want to because, you know, cannons will kill them, Zinc fire will kill them because they're super weak to fire. So if you don't know, they got like a base weakness of fire, and then they got the regeneration, which also makes them weak to fire. So if you're fighting a faction that has fire damage, you don't want to bring them. Skin wolves, the same reason. If they got fire damage, they'll die quickly because of their regeneration, which gives them weakness to fire. So I feel like against certain factions, you just don't want to bring Norska. But if they don't have fire damage, they're actually really good. So skin wolves, I think normal skin wolves are kind of better, but armored skin wolves are also good. The thing is, if they just got the armor buff, I think that would be fine. But they also get like a speed debuff, and sometimes you really need the speed to disengage or do whatever, right? So I think it's just better to go for the normal skin wolves, especially because they're like 150 extra gold as well. Ice trolls are also really good. They're cheaper than skin wolves. They are very tanky. They got the frostbite. They rout, but that's fine because they got regen, so they'll come back soon anyways. Famir, in certain situations, they're not bad because the Famir great weapons can do good, but I feel like they're super niche these days. Like against Bretonnia, maybe you can bring them, but against most factions, it's better to just bring ice trolls overall. I think Subutai did. Wait, what? I feel like he did. I mean, yeah, he's a buy round. Okay, that's what you mean. Okay, we're done. So we might go to the next round soon. But yeah, Norska, they used to be really good, but I think they're kind of mid or low mid tier now. So if you want to play Norska, that's fine, but be careful because a lot of factions have counters to you. Because cannons are pretty scary. You're not super fast at rushing. You have generally low armor. High leadership but low armor, so Burning Head really kills you. And fire damage kills your monsters. So be really careful with Norska. Oh, there you go. Lord Hufnifter, whatever that is. The guy. What's his name? Wait, how do you... What? Is that chicken feed? Is this guy supposed to be chicken feed? Man, I can't find him here, so I don't know. Oh, is that what that means? Lord Chicken Fodder? So I guess it is chicken feed. So I guess it is Lord Chicken Feed. Hold on. my everything. Yeah, I'm guessing this guy's Hochnefutter, but you know, I don't actually know, so I'll just say, I'll just put the thing here. And we will also make the draft pick thing. And then we got this. He hasn't replied to me, so I'm just wondering if he's like out for a bit. He's AFK most likely, so. Wait, did I talk to him before? Oh, he is. Okay, I can see that in the name. Yeah, there. Yeah, so it is the same guy. Okay. It's just that when you have a different Discord name and all that, it kind of confuses me. So I was just double checking, but I think it is him. The guy is taking his time. I'm just gonna say if you have any questions, I can answer them. So you know, we're just waiting around. So if you have any questions, you can ask. So yeah, so you see me play Kislev and Cathay, but that's mainly because Zinc I think has a lot of problems against ogres because they don't have cannons. So they obviously have Chaos Warriors with halberds, but if the enemy brings a bunch of lead belchers, I don't really have a super counter to that because the only thing is Soul Grinder, but they're kind of like expensive for what they are, so I don't bring them. And yeah, that kind of stuff. He still is not saying anything, and he hasn't joined. Uh, okay, I'm gonna ask Subutai if. Oh no, he's here. Okay, okay. Here he is. Cool, cool. Okay, yeah, I got the thing and that, so we'll see. He should enter. Oop. Yep, yeah, here he is. So yeah, again, we'll go for the three. Cathay, Zinch, and Kislev. Alright, let's see. Oh, he picked corn. Oh no. He picked corn. Is this gonna be another case where, you know, I have forsaken corn and now he's gonna kick my butt again? I don't want it to happen again. I don't need I don't need another lesson here. I'm worried about corn now. I'm worried about corn because of that one time happening. And he bans first. So I think corn is actually pretty favored against Cathay because are they? If Cathay goes for a super box build, how does corn beat that? Yeah, I think Cathay beats corn as well if you go for a super box build. So we'll see. Yeah, that defeat left the mark. Yeah, you know, that's for sure. Can Kislev beat the... I think Zinc can beat both Tomb Kings and Greenskins overall. Corn, I think, is kind of a problem for him, so let's do that. I think Zinch has problems with corn, and Kislev Greenskins I don't even want to deal with, I'll be honest. I think Kislev Tomb King is fine. Zinch against Tomb King and Greenskins is fine. Cathay, corn, I honestly don't know how you would beat Cathay with corn. Because if you go for a box, then like, what does corn do? Especially in this map, so... Yeah, I'll ban Cathay, Greenskins next. Everything else is like mostly okay, I think. Yeah, because Cathay, Tomb Kings, I have cannons to kill his... Ushapti. So I just need to ban Greenskins for Cathay, and then I think everything else is okay for me. Oh, if we get to Zinch Greenskins, I'm gonna show you the Wurzag, the budget Wurzag version. Okay, he's banning Kislev Tomb King. Okay, he is afraid of Kislev, and then Cathay Tomb King. Cathay Green, and let's say, I mean, I think it's better to fight Tomb Kings, but yeah, I'll ban that Tomb King. Maybe. Yeah. Let's do this. So now he gets to decide if it's Cathay versus Corn or Zinch versus Greenskins. Yeah, the thing with Skull Cannons is that they're super inaccurate. Yeah, if they buffed their accuracy a bit, you might see them once in a while, but they're really bad. Okay, Zinch versus Greenskins. So yeah, this is the build that I was thinking of. So we have a Chaos Lord that has blue fire and the disc, and that's it. Oh, and the Paragon of Change, because that heals your things around you. And the Sword of Change, because it summons a spawn, which is good against the Boar Boys. And we got some halberds. We also have this guy that does the Wand of Whimsy, which increases your entire army's melee stats, which is essentially the same thing as Wurzag's, but like slightly weaker. And we'll also get Fireball. We'll use Fireball, Kindle Flame, and the Blue Fire to kill Wurzag. And then everything else is just, you know, tank the Greenskins. That's pretty much it. I wish I had Zangors because they're so good, but I don't, so what can you do? They like to bring Boar Boys, so I want to bring some Screamers. Maybe even bring, like, this guy to cause terror outs, because you do need some terror against Greenskins. The Severed Claw are really good, but I'm going for a wide, like, fighty build, so I'm not going to bring that. Do I want Furies? No, I don't. Maybe like 2 Forsaken. Maybe like 1 extra Halberd, because they do bring a lot of Boar Boys. Do I want Halberds? I mean, they're kind of slow, so now. You know what? Sure. Halberd and then like Chromatic Abominations, maybe. Maybe? Or, oh, actually, what if I just do it like this? That's a better money management here. Although I, I still can't afford Marauder of Zinc, which was kind of what I was going for. Oh, 3 for halberds. I do kind of want some shields, but I guess that is better. Oh yeah, that is better. Yeah, that might be better. Yeah. I guess that's better. Yeah, the blue chromatic abominations roar. So I think they're really good when the enemy uses it, but when I use it, they seem to kind of suck. So we'll probably see that happen again, unfortunately. Yeah, we got the Wand of Whimsy. Should I get Power Stone? I might as well, maybe. Nah. We got Paragon of Change. We got 100 gold to do something. So if I get Blasted Standard, do I just get Missile Block chance? Even if they don't have shields? Or do you need shields for this? You know what? I'll bring this just to test that out. I'll bring that just to test that out. And then Forsaken to be like fast things that can kind of get there. We got some things. And then maybe like this and this? Because we want some spears? Sure. So what this build is trying to do is snipe out the Wurzag with the fireball and the blue fire. And then also use the Wand of Whimsy to essentially get the Bonewood Staff effect, except kind of worse. And we should be able to fight back in melee against greenskins. That's kind of the plan. It might not work. Who knows? We'll see. Because as soon as Wurzag dies, his entire army gets like a really big debuff. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And I'll invest a lot of resources to kill Wurzag. Because he needs to die. Or if not die, I need him to like stay away so he can't cast spells that effectively. So that's kind of the plan. So yeah, we have Terror with these guys, which is very good against greenskins, especially in the late game. We have some Fast Forsaken for, fast cap. We got Marauder Horsemen to just poke around because greenskins also will probably poke us, but we have, these guys got Warp Flame, which is pretty good. Screamers to kill the Boar Boys, or fight back and, isolate them. We got an extra Spear and Marauder just for extra cap weight, and that should be good enough. So because the thing that I'm thinking is, because we have Paragon of Change, which regenerates our shields, that's essentially, yeah. It only procs when the hero is using magic. Yeah, only when the cultist is using magic. But the thing is, I want blue fire just to make sure that I can snipe Wurzag a little bit. So I'm still bringing it in on my Lord. Because blue fire is one of the best sniping tools, and I definitely need to get Wurzag. So I'm still bringing that. And yeah, my idea is Burning Head to kill his archers, because he's probably going to bring archers. We'll also just fight as a blob so that we can get our defense Paragon of Change buffs. And my cultist will generally be hiding within the blob so that he doesn't get sniped out and I can just keep casting spells. That's kind of the plan anyways. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. So yeah, wait, what? Oh my god, oh my god, he dropped! What's happening? He dropped. Yeah, see, he brought Wurzag, a bunch of archers, so I need to get to his archers and stuff. Yeah, it's the usual Wurzag build. me you dropped. I'm still in the lobby. Let's try again. So yeah, I knew that the green skin was going to bring a bunch of archers because that's what they always do. Because they have a lot of archers to kind of pepper down, and then they got the they got the cheap infantry that can actually fight pretty well and stuff like that. Yeah, so my Mega Sweat is based on the fact that I first of all need to snipe out Wurzag, which my Lord can do with Blue Fire, and second, I want to activate essentially Bonewood Staff with my with my cultist. So that's my strategy. But of course, the problem now is he's got a billion archers as usual, which I was expecting, but you know, that can kind of whittle down my Chaos Warriors in time. So that's what I'm afraid of. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, yep, you can go there. We got our little blob. We got the thing. We'll send this guy to the side. And we got this one here, sure. So yeah, I guess I do need something to die the backline. I think the Chaos Spawn Summon might have to be the backline diver, honestly. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Because I'm afraid that I'm just gonna lose this because I I think it's good, but I never really tried it or anything, so we'll see. In fact, maybe I'll just bring the Chaos Warrior with me and then just summon like a Marauder to cap that. Maybe that's a better idea. Yeah, I'll just do this and then summon like a Marauder Spearman just to cap that. And then afterwards, I'll keep summoning Forsaken, I guess, to get to the backline or something, probably. I mean, juking... So the thing is, if Wurzag uses his Effigy of the Git, then I can get shot and take a lot of damage, so I don't want to do that. And oh yeah, wait, I have the Blasted Standard, which I'm hoping gives me a shield all of a sudden. But it might not. Hold on, let me see. Do I get... Oh yeah, I do get it. Oh, even if I don't have a shield, I get it. Oh my god, I did not know that. It does give me a shield. The Blasted Standard. It just gives me a straight up shield. That's nice. And now, the Wurzag snipe needs to begin. Wurzag. Die! And yeah, you can see he brought a lot of archers, a lot of cheap things to just bog me down and to shoot me down. It's the usual Greenskins build. And I just need to spam blue fire to kill him, and then I just win. In fact, I'm just gonna stay back. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should just stay back and just get Warzag either killed or damaged enough that he just runs away. Can I fireball here? No, I'm gonna push forward a little bit. Did he have to give me or something? Oh no, he fired something at me. Okay, he fired something at me, even though, you know, not the best idea, I think. Okay, yeah, so he's shooting my guys. I can give them a shield and also shield regen soon, once I get there. In fact, if he's gonna do that, let's just do this. Oh, these guys are these guys are the armor piercing. I see. I didn't even notice that they're the armor piercing. Whoops. That was kind of a bad thing. Oh, we are kind of lagging. Yeah, this is like a bit longer range. So that's good. Yep, oh, he hid in the woods. That's smart. Good, good. But I can also just kind of regen my shields now, which is very nice for me soon. Okay, yep, and we will now start moving in. What is... Oh, does this need like 15 or greater? Okay, I see. I can't spam it as much as I wanted to. Okay. And then we will get some Forsaken. And yeah, we have more cap weight here because he's kind of just like not really sitting there. And yeah, even if he fires a bunch, I should be fine. Especially if I get my Lord here and just give them extra shields and stuff. So that's good. And yep. I want to make sure that I have extra cap weight so I can cap this. And then, with some extra shields, they should take not as much damage, hopefully. Okay, yeah, and I'm gonna just also burning head him because I need to get rid of these guys pretty soon. And okay, cool, burning head, and I got the point. So he can just sit there and, you know, do this all he wants, but I am going to regen my shields, so that's kind of okay. Oh, actually, yeah, we got this. And I'm just gonna summon, I shouldn't have summoned Chaos Spawn actually, but that's fine. Oop, Night Goblins are here for some reason, okay. Cool. You know what, I'm gonna start going in because I kind of need to at this point. So yeah, we will do this. We will go in. We have the higher cap weight. Man, he is just shooting us to bits though, that is true. Dang. And yeah, we first of all need enough, what's it called? We need enough Winds of Magic and time to get the Chaos Spawn summon in. And then after that, we should be okay. Especially if we use Burning Head on something like this. Cool. I hope the lag didn't like screw me over there, because this is lagging. Okay, I think I got the thing off before that. That's good. We'll do this to summon that on top there. Cool. We can do that. Whoop. You guys gotta get out of there. What are you doing? Yep, do that. Wait a minute. What are those night goblins beating me? What? Okay. Pull that back. Do that. Nice. Cool, cool. Where's that go? Keep firing at him. Nice. He is slightly beating me in some things, but I think we're also doing okay in other ways. We need to kill those archers. Man, I hate the strategy of just bringing 1 billion archers, but it is pretty good, so I can't even deny that it's good. Okay, yeah, and I need to just kill these dang archers. Oh, and these guys are dead. That's mostly fine. Man, I didn't even get to activate my ability that much either, I think, so that's kind of a problem. Yep, do that. And then I want to try and snipe his lord again. Man, these... I just absolutely hate his little spam 1 billion guys in thing. His billions of spam of infantry. Oh well. Actually, I'll chase that one down. We can fight that, I guess. Where's that one gone? Okay, and we also need more Chaos Warriors now, I think. We need some cap weight to come back. Man, I absolutely hate how the greenskins can just outrange me and also out melee me, but at the same time, that's kind of their thing at this point, I guess. Yep, Okay, blue. Kill his lord, I guess, that's fine. I think it's good. I don't know. That one's doing pretty good. Okay, I think I can rout him soon. Yep, once I rout his lord, I think I got this. So I'm just gonna keep going. Oh god, screamers, help out my guy. I need another blue fire, like right now. Oh god, winds of magic, please. Dang it, he got away. Oh my god, that was good. I didn't have winds of magic for my blue fire, and that just screwed me there. Oh my god. Oh, he dropped from the game? Okay. He dropped. Okay, he's dropping. How much are orc arrows anyways? What got him that much value? I guess it's a squig herds? How did he get that much value? How'd he get more value to me? I guess it's like the way. Well, man, these. Oh, it was fanatics. Okay, so orc arrows are about 500, so they got about their value worth on some of them. Some of them didn't. How did he have higher value to me? I guess my halberd just got wrecked early or something. Yeah, huh. Oh, chromatic, I think kind of like died. Huh? Oh, I didn't check the chromatic, but I don't think they did super good because they were getting shot at by all the arrow boys and stuff like that. So I think they just died, and my halberds unfortunately just I don't think they had good matchups or no, they had okay matchups, but they were getting shot. They got the first of all, Wa gives them a bunch of buffs, and the Bonewood staff gives them a bunch of buffs. So I think they just beat my front line there. Yeah. I think he has to host now because he's just like we it says he dropped for me, but it says I dropped for him, so let's just try to do this. Wait, what? This ain't that. Wait, what? This is not his lobby because I saw Duskman or something. So I don't know. I told him to host because wait, is this it then? Okay, sure. There's another one called Lord Chicken Feet, but sure. Okay, we'll try this once again. Oh god, this isn't the build that I had. What was it again? Like a lot of that, one that chromatic. And then what else did I have? I had whimsy. Oh god, I blue fire disc. That I wait. Wait, how did I? What? I don't know what I got. Oh wait, a fireball and oh yeah, the blasted standard, sure. And then we had that two Forsaken like a Chaos Warrior, I think. Two these guys and that. Wait, what did I? Oh yeah, no, that I had three. Okay. Yeah. Due to the crashes and stuff, we'll ask the host, and he might just say, "Oh my god, get out of here." He might just say, "Just let chicken feed win." So if that's the case, then that's how it happens. So yeah, that was why I didn't really want to bring halberds, because I get the feeling that, halberds are not super good, especially when the enemy can bring a lot of arrows. So I think bringing a bunch of Chaos Warriors would have been better because they have silver shields. So even if he poked me the entire time, I wouldn't have cared. And he would have had to engage me, and if he engaged me, then I could use my Burning Head a bit better and stuff like that. But, I mean, halberds are still fine too. Mass Forsaken Rush, I mean, he has just so many units that I don't think it'll work. And also, Forsaken are not super good. I really do wish I had the DLC for the Zangors, but, what can you do? Because Zangors got Vanguard, they're also, got better stats, but at the same time, they don't have much damage, I guess, but they're more expensive. I don't know, I think Zangors are just better, but, I go with what I got, which is just Forsaken. I go with what I've got. Oh, Platy dropped, I guess. Oh, Dustman. I mean, we are one of the few that are Subutai is in the game, so if we have to, I'll just say, yeah, sure, you can get the win. Honestly, I don't care. But yeah, Zinc, I think Zinc can be good, but I also think Zinc has a lot of problems as well. So maybe just keep going. Okay, so I know I said I would play Zinch, Grand Cathay, and the Kislev and stuff, but I think maybe Zinch shouldn't be there. Maybe I should go Dark Elves or something. Go more try hard. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we're just waiting for the host Subutai to see what he says about it, but I get the feeling since Subutai isn't a game with Caesarics, he might not be paying attention. So, we'll see. Oh, horse skirmishers. So, here's the thing. I think they are kind of pricey, but they are still really good. I mean, the problem is that their range attacks are really good, but they need to be able to fire. And the problem is that he's got a lot of orc boys, which means they basically shoot better than me. So I have to be careful of that and stuff. So it really depends. But yeah, still, so the blasted standard, it does actually give them missile block chance. Of course, it's only like 12%, which is pretty low, but still, that's not bad, I guess. Yeah, missile block chance, pretty low chance, but pretty good, I think. And of course, the chromatic horrors are kind of not super good, unfortunately, but that's fine. So I've been thinking that a blob build would be good, but maybe it's better to just spread out and just charge in or something. I don't actually know. Oh god, Subutai is gonna look at it, and that probably means it's gonna take even longer for him to look at it, which means we probably won't have enough time for that, so honestly, if we don't have enough time, I'll just say he can win. Other than that, I mean, if we look at the... Okay, I guess I didn't refresh it. So, if we look at the stats here... Oh, Tim the Wilder... Wait, why does he have 4? Oh, because of the... Yeah, that I see. He, I guess, has 3, but his opponents all left. Or something. Tim the Wilder, yeah, that... yeah, he needs to win all of them, or else he has, like, no opponent points. Me, I got this, Cesarix, Subutai, House Cat, wait, hold on. House Cat, okay, House Cat only got 2. Which means... we are still gonna be at the top of this, so we just need to win the next one and we'll definitely get in. And then Lord Hosa, he's got lower opponent points, so I guess that's why. And then Tim the Wilder has 4. So yeah. Sorry guys, we're just having some, we had some crashes, and now the host is looking at it. Honestly, if we just played it, I think we would have finished it earlier anyways, but whatever. If we just played it, we would be like halfway through the game now, I'm pretty sure. And then we probably need like another 5 or 10 minutes to finish it, so we could have just played the freaking game, I feel like, but whatever. Whatever. Oh, wait. Whoop. Yeah, probably could have just played it, but he wanted the host to check it. And I think he just finished his game and he's checking the replay or something. So we just gotta wait around for it. But yeah, having one Fnatic, because that Fnatic was like pretty good and all that. Oh no, because in our game, I was kind of losing, so I can understand why he doesn't want to forfeit that. But here's the thing, if we just played it, we would be halfway done with it by now. But because he said he wants the host to look at it, the host is looking at it, and he's going to probably say, okay, I'll let you win because, time is almost up, so might as well just do that. So if he wanted that, I could have just said, sure, you win, but whatever. Because I do agree that he was slightly in the lead, and I think that was a big enough lead that I might have lost. So I'm fine with that, but we could also just played another game, I feel like. Oh well. So yeah, next time, against Greenskins, because they bring a lot of shooting, I feel like just going with this is better. I mean, yes, they have a lot of squigs and like boar boys, but their shooting is also a problem. So I'll just keep these guys on the point. Just make sure that they get the cap point. And then I'll just, chill out and let them shoot me all day. Because if these guys have 55%, and if I give them like 12, that's like 77%. That's pretty good. So, we might just go like that next time. If we do fight the Greenskins like that again, we might want to go something like this. Just for a cheaper front line with the Chaos Spawn Summon to kind of stop the Boar Boys. And then we got the Paragon of Change to give the shield regen. And I'll just forget sniping Wurzag, honestly, whatever. and go for maybe just spam the spells instead of blue fire spam. We want to go for this guy spam. And then that way we'll have a stronger front line that can't be shot to death too much. And then maybe just like 2 halberds at the back or something. Chromatic horrors, I think they kind of suck. Either that or I use them pretty badly, but I don't seem to be able to use them very well. So just do this. And then just sit on the point and just wait around, honestly. 130 range. Hold on. The pink cores got 130 range. The boar guys got 140 range. Oh god. They got less range and they got more range than the pink cores. Jeez. Okay, if that's the case, maybe I can just... Then I'll take out Kindle Flame, because Kindle Flame was used to just snipe anyway, so if I'm not sniping, then that doesn't matter. Blasted Standard. I feel like that is really good. On Chaos Warriors, at least. Should I put him on a horse, maybe? If I put him on a horse and then get, like, this guy, maybe that's okay. Get, like, 2 chevrons and this guy, though he can't get that, fine. And then, I mean, the Chaos Spawn causing terror is really good. Just enough for 1 Zangor that I don't have. Unfortunately. And maybe... Not this many horsemen. Maybe just go for like... Oh, 8 gold? Oh yeah, that's... He's kind of expensive though. I mean, he is good, don't get me wrong, but... I feel like he just... What's he gonna do? Chase down Warzag or something? I mean, I guess he doesn't die. That is true. But like, for example, if I bring 8 gold... and I strip down his abilities, and he has his own self-heal that is not an ability, so I can just put him like this. That is very expensive, I feel like. Or is that worth it? I honestly don't know. I think it's better to just go like this, maybe. Do I want to steed? Sure. No. No steed, do this. Then I can kind of like... Can I get... No, I can't even get 2 of these guys. Man, I feel like Blasted Standard is really good. Sort of changes the Chaos Spawn summon so he can like help me kill things. I want this guy to be able to do the things with the Wand of Whimsy. Chief spell with Cascading Fire Cloak and Burning Head to kill things. Don't really need fire damage because we don't have much fire damage at the moment. We got that. Forsaken. These guys. Maybe like this to have more. Oh no, it seems I've lost now because we took too long. He was kind of late. We crashed again, and Subutai said that he won it, so you know. So I wasn't reporting the score because our score wasn't determined. But yeah, now he won, so we lost. And our next game will go on when he put in the score. But yeah, anyway, I think this would have been better. A bit more melee to like actually go in, more infantry. What's good for 800 gold? I wish I had Zangors. Dang it. Oh, maybe this? I guess that makes sense. Even though I don't like them, but I guess that makes sense. That's a good enough like build, I think. So yeah, more shielded infantry so that even if he shoots me to death, I got the Blasted Standard and the Paragon of Healing to do that. So this might be the better build against greenskins. Even though I think sniping Wurzag is important, I think just surviving is better maybe. Alright, on now, So I think Chosen are good, but if I want to bring Chosen, I think I should bring the Kairos, because with healing, Chosen are really good, but without it, I think they're kind of meh. I mean, yeah, there is barrier healing, I guess. There is barrier healing, I guess. That's true. Okay, next game, we're against... Oh, Cesarix! Nerexa! Nerexa! It's you and me! Nerexa... So I know you're gonna go Wood Elves, so, you know. Oh well. I hate Wood Elves, so I'll just ban them anyways. My philosophy is I don't want to deal with Wood Elves, so I'm gonna ban Wood Elves. Oh wait. Oh wait. It's not Nerexa. Whoops. It's not you. It's Cesarix. Oh no. I misread. I misread. I see Wood Elf players as the same. Okay, they're the same to me. Just scum that I need to not play against. You Wood Elf players look the same to me. So yeah, we're against Cesarix. I don't even know what this map is. Hold on. Is this the actual map? What is this map? What is this map? I don't know. Never seen it. Oh, Dark Elf. I could play Dark Elf. So yeah, I'm ready. He's obviously ready for Wood Elves. I'm just gonna straight out ban the Wood Elves anyway. So screw them. Kislev. Should I still go Zinc? Are they good against any elf faction? I don't think they are. You know what? Yeah, Dark Elves. Why not? And Grand Cathay. Yeah, these Wood Elf players, they look the same to me. Dang Wood Elf players, and wow, this is like a Pika kill. Indeed. What is this map anyways? I never seen this map, so I guess it's new. Green, high, wood. And then he's first, so we'll see what happens. Ooh. So yeah, greenskins seem to be pretty popular, and I do agree that they're pretty strong, but I thought the Zinch build would have killed it, but I guess I didn't snipe enough. Because I honestly, at that situation, maybe Arcade Conduit was worth it so I can like shoot more. So maybe I should have brought it. Who knows? I usually don't bring Arcane Conduit, but if I'm going for a snipe build where it kind of relies on me casting spells, maybe it was a good idea. In hindsight. And yeah, so that really good play he did was he used Effigy of the Git, and he trapped my lord from chasing him, and then he desummoned him. And because I didn't have enough Winds of Magic to actually send out a spell, he managed to actually recall before I could get to him. And so he didn't get the Lord Loss penalty, which really screwed me over, so I do need to be careful of that. I do need to be careful of that. He said Wood Elf and then High Elf, that's fine. Yeah, because I think High Elf Kislev is pretty bad for him, that's true. Ban 2 woods. Get these wood elves out of here. Get these wood elves out of here. Get these hippies out of here. Oh god, the GIF is kind of hurting my eyes. So yeah, our plan is get rid of all the wood elves. I guess I would also ban the high elf, dark elf, because I think high elf can just get like an archer blob and kind of shoot us to death. So we might just go for a dark elf greenskin or Cathay greenskin fight or something. Oh, actually, is Cathay's Fire Rain like not good? Because I feel like it is okay, but I don't see them use it or anything that much. What's he got? If we go for Cathay greenskins, I might go for the Fire Rain rocket just because he's probably gonna go for like a lot of infantry. So if I just shoot them to death with the Fire Rain rocket, I should be fine. High Elf, Grand Cathay, Green. Oh, he's gonna ban that. Okay. Yeah, High Elf, Grand Cathay, and then what? Greenskin, Grand Cathay. Oh, okay. Sure. Dark Elf, High, and Wood. Dark Elf, High, and Wood. So now he's definitely greenskins. We're seeing a lot of greenskins here. So it's Kislev greenskin or Dark Elf greenskin. I believe either or could be kind of meh for us, so we'll see. So it's either Kislev or Dark Elf. So Dark Elf I think is more favorable because our Dragon Lord should be able to kill his guys a bit faster and stuff. Although, do I want to bring Burning Head to kill his massive guys? Maybe Burning Head is better in that situation. I don't actually know. Actually, Dark Elf might have a problem against... Okay, I think Dark Elves might have a problem against greenskins now that I think about it. Oh, I mean, I can just go Deathcaster, I guess. But that does kind of rely on me having... No, I guess that's fine. No, I guess that's fine. Okay, yeah, so we're going Dark Elf versus Greenskins. That's what I expected. This could be bad for us because I think we have a hard time against them. So we'll see. Dark Elf? Yeah, Dark Elf Dragon. He's gonna go for a lot of archers, I assume. I don't think we want bolt throwers, so what should we go for? Should we just go for like a billion infantry? I feel like we lose a billion infantry fights, so... I mean, we do have cold ones, which are pretty good. We have terror. We have another terror with our lord. If we can terror out them enough, maybe that's good enough. Black arcs. Because what I'm assuming is he will once again go for a chariot. He does bring a... The thing is, squigs technically have a lot of mass, so they do stop chariots. So I don't think it's a good idea. Because squigs are really cheap and they do the weight to stop them. So I think it's a bad idea. Witch elves are kind of meh, I think. Crows of Cain. I guess they can dive the archers along with my lord. I don't think repeater crossbow's good here. Good infantry, and then just maybe I'll bring like a second manticore. What do these guys do? I mean, they got poison, but that's about it. I mean, they have better stats. That's 200 more. Huh. Oh, jeez. I need something else to spend on, I guess. How about, like, a Death Sorcerer? On a Pegasus? Maybe? Spirit Leech? Life Leeching? Maybe like this? So we can have a Flying Deathcaster casting Spirit Leech on Wurzag. And I have the Dark Sorcerer that got the healing, so that's fine. I think... No, Orc Arrow Boys have 140 range, so we have literally less range than them, even with Shades, so we can't outshoot them. I mean, with Shields, maybe, but that's still kind of like... I feel like the Shades or Dark Shard with Shields are not worth it. I mean, we could go for like some of these guys, I guess, but I mean, no, we'll get more anti-large because they do bring a lot of boars. Oh, that's more expensive than I thought. And then, do I want double manticore? I feel like I want double manticore. Do I want harpies? Another unit of harpies? Just to stop his... They got such low leadership though, so I feel like they're like not super good either. Oh yeah, we can bring another... Oh yeah, Corsair. Yeah, Corsair's good. Maybe get another... Maybe like get more cavalry? Maybe more cavalry? Like that? Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, my lord is on a dragon, so she already causes terror. I got a hero for spirit leeching the Wurzag. I still think killing Wurzag is important, so I'm gonna do that. And maybe even dive with my lord if I need to. Oh, we're starting? Cool. Yeah, of course he is going to use the effigy on the dragon, but I can still heal her with the Soul Stealer, so I think that's still fine. Yeah, we face 2 greenskins and 2 ogres, so, you know, I'm not really liking dealing with the greenskins, but what can you do? Lackfest. Yeah, I think greenskins are pretty strong. That's the thing. I feel like they really need to nerf the Bonewood Staff at some point, but they haven't, so I feel like they're pretty strong, but we might be able to tear out them. Hopefully. Who knows? Okay, so just looking at the map, I think the left side is better for us because there's like some... Is it? I mean, I guess the point is here, right? Oh, no, it ain't. It's... Oh, it's a lot closer than I thought it would be, honestly, so... Man, this does not seem like a good map for me. We'll go like that, I guess, and then just, you know, side spears and stuff. Sure. And you got that and that. Sure. I'm ready with that. Why not? I guess greenskins are really strong now because of the... Because Wurzak didn't get a nerf, but most strong factions got a nerf, I guess, right? Bretonia got a big nerf, Kislev got a few nerfs, but they got the DLCs that are pretty strong. Cathay, I think, is pretty strong. Greenskins didn't get nerfed because their Bonewood Staff is still really good, so I guess that's why people are still playing them. But yeah, we need to try and get to their backline, I guess, or kill Wurzag. We can also use, you know, Dragon Breaths on the Boar Boys or Savage Orcs if he brings them, and that should be good. Yeah, we're gonna go kind of like these two. And of course, our Sorcerer is going to try and Spirit Leech Wurzag. Hold on, what does this do? Like that, 13. That is, that, okay. Same damage, but Spirit Leech is obviously cheaper, so we can use more of it and stuff. Oh, of course, those guys. I didn't bring any range, which is kind of bad. Yeah, I know, greenskins have been pretty strong for a while, so I'm surprised they didn't get like a slight nerf or anything, but oh well, what can you do? And he brought double Doom Diver? Okay. Okay, interesting, interesting. If he brought double Doom Diver, I'm just gonna go forward, I guess. You know, if he shoots my guys, which will be kind of annoying, but you know, what can you do? I think I just ran into it there. Yep, we do that. We're gonna go for a big push here. And then maybe even go for a dive on his Lord or something. Because he brought 2 Doom Diver catapults, which basically means he has 2,200-ish used on, you know, used on just that. So I'm just gonna do this. And I'll push these guys forward. And then I'll even summon a fast cav unit to cap that, and I'll just go for his point then. Oh, he's trying to snipe my guy. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, he's got some archers and the Doom Divers trying to get me. That's annoying. But, you know, what can you do? What are these Orc Boys? Okay, cool. Wait, did he effigy me? I guess he did, okay. Yep, we'll do this. And, okay, that is a lot of damage, which is annoying. My Lord needs to get out of there now, I guess. Sure. And then we need to go and get stuff. Yep. We'll even get some harpies in. And these guys can go in now. Whoop. Savage Orcs. Do that. Cool. I don't want to Spirit Leech right now because I might need to wait for some money to show up. Okay, I got that. Cool. Now I'm getting that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, those are orcs. Okay, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, and you can get that. Cool, cool. Man, he is sniping my lord pretty well here. These Doom Diver catapults are just wrecking me over here. Yep, he is doing a lot of damage, which I do not like, but if I do that, I should be okay-ish. Oh, he's got way more value than I do. Oh my god. I mean, I guess he is killing my Dragon Lord. That is like one of the main reasons, I guess. Yeah, he is just killing my Dragon Lord, so that is one of the reasons why he's got so much more value than me. So we do have to, you know, be careful of that now. Yep, come back here. Yeah. And while... Oh, okay, he's got some fanatics going on. Yep, we also need some anti-boar technology. And we have stalled for a while, so we might be able to actually just win by caps soon, perhaps. Yep, and I need to get this one back. Crows of Cain can go and kill that again. Yep, you can just run. Cool, cool. Yeah. Yep, kill those. Yep. Okay, can he target my lord? I guess he can. I can also send a black or corsair to get that. Okay, all we really need to do is just kind of hold this line, and I think we should be okay. I think. Oh yeah, and he's got like that there, yep. He's got more things shooting at me. You can go over there and do that. Yep, he's going for a lot of shooting, of course. Makes sense. Man, his strategy actually worked pretty well for him, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, oh well. We'll take that at least. And our plan is to kind of just, you know, just wait around, get some good engagements, and then potentially do something here. Oh, these are the Regiment of Renown Knight Goblins, huh? Yep, and then let's do that. Cool, we're dodging a few shots, that's good. We will need to summon more Cold One Knights, I guess. Man, we are really behind, so I get the feeling we can't really win at this point. Yeah, I think we can't win at this point, I assume. Man, greenskins. Sure, strong. Okay, I think I lost. Yeah, let's just give up. Man, greenskins. I should play them more. And yeah, these double Doom Diver strategy actually worked because they kept shooting my lord, and also I kind of overextended obviously to try and stop him from shooting me too much. But man, he shot me. He shot me to pieces. Vlad, no, I don't play vampires that much, so I don't play Vlad all that much. And wow, this one got like 1200. I guess they were the one that was defending against the manticores, most likely. And yeah, the mangy marauders, obviously they got the armor piercing, so they're pretty good. Oh, these fanatics, wow. Fanatics, I guess, you know, they got the fanatic ball thing, so obviously they're pretty good, but man, those are pretty good. Greenskins. Man, greenskins. Felt bad. Although from the looks of it, there wasn't many 3 wins, I think. So if there is not that many 3 wins, we could potentially still get to the finals. Although that seems pretty unlikely. Oh, Sarika. So Nerexa is here, but it wasn't me. It wasn't him. It was that one. Okay. So yeah, maybe we should stop using elves and just go for greenskins, because you know elves are, you know, poopy. Go for go for greenskins. So yeah, obviously greenskins, brain burster. Here we go. Squiggle beast. The thing. Effigy. And wow, this is more expensive than I thought. Okay, Savage Orcs, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess he brought something like this and then did that, but the other guys did this. And that was pretty good. I mean, goblins, I feel like goblins are just too easy to break. What do they bring? Maybe like this? And then just more Savage Orcs? And then, I don't know, a Night Goblin? Sure, I guess. And then, you know, he brings the billions of squigs, mostly the cheap squigs, I think, because the cheap squigs getting their combat buffs makes them a lot stronger. High elves? Nah, I don't want high elves. You know, at least the dark elves are like edgy and like weird. High elves are like so bland. I don't want to deal with that. And then, you know, boar boys, boar boy begons, like 3 of them, I guess, at least. Mangy marauders were pretty good because they got armor piercing. They're like relatively cheap armor piercing that you can use. You want some archers so that effigy of the Git can do stuff. Do you want trolls? I don't think people use trolls, do they? I don't think they use trolls. And then like orcs. Like this or something? Nah, I mean, I would rather get the cheap ones later and the expensive ones early, so I'll go something like this maybe. Even though there's less units, I think that's a bit better. Yeah, greenskins, they're pretty bland, but they're strong, so, you know. I'm a sweaty gamer. I need to go with the strong builds. Oh, uh-oh. So yeah, anyway, if we look at here. Oh yeah, no, I don't think I'll make it anymore. Okay, so I definitely won't make it. I guess I can stream their games and stuff, so yeah, we'll wait for the streaming. Yeah, the games are mostly done, so I'm gonna just stream whoever wins the things. So yeah, note to self, play greenskins. They're pretty good. Should have realized that, but I only realize these things when I get my butt kicked. Wait, no, Tim the Wilder, he has 4, yep. House Cat of War, Zozerix, and Huffwood the chicken feed. Okay, actually, should I stream the finals? I mean, I guess I can. But do I want to? Yeah, I'll stream the finals, but you know, I'll just be commentating, so you know, we'll see how it goes. Oh no, wait, no, it'll take too long because they need to pick and ban and all that. You know what? You know what, guys? I'm just gonna say we'll end it here because you know we're not gonna make it to the finals, and I really don't want to stream this because if it's single faction tourney, maybe, but they're gonna have to do their picks and bans and stuff, and the finals here is like a 3-round, which is gonna be really long. So I'm just gonna end it here. Sorry, but it's Labor Day. I want to chill out. I've been chilling out, but I'll chill out even more. So sorry, but I'll be ending the stream. Thanks for watching, though. Bye.